Pocket 3 is getting its audio from the Tascam. And this is product showcase focus mode with a zoom of 3. Now, if I tilt this monopod, we get closer in here. If I bring it back, we get further away. If I wanted to zoom on the top, I would have to move the position of the monopod, actually. What I really like about this device is this. On the input, so we have these 6 microphones. It's recording. It's recording all 6 right now. But the camera is getting the mix. The mix is 1. 1 is Rode Lavalier Go. So now if I push the power button upwards, it locks this device. So you can't do anything to it to unlock it. So once you've got it set up the way you want, just flip that lever up. The touchscreen is inactive. You can turn the backlight off. You can turn it down to low power modes. And I can configure any mics I want. So Lavalier Go, Videomic GO II, HT747, the fitness headset, MKE 600, shotgun mic, this is a Sennheiser E945, Evolution 945. This is the top of the line dynamic handheld stage mic. Dynamic Sennheiser. This is Sennheiser E965. This is the flagship. This is the best stage mic they make. True condenser, large diaphragm. They claim it is how you bring studio sound to stage. E965. Okay, so with a handheld mic, you have to be able to move that mic appropriately. Like if you're getting loud, you have to move the mic away from your mouth. If you're getting quieter, you have to move it in and get proximity to it. It's something that takes a long time to develop well, and nobody should use a handheld mic for talking. I don't think so, unless it's a broadcast mic. If you want to talk into a mic, Sennheiser makes a handheld broadcast mic. Rode makes a handheld broadcast mic. There's dozens and dozens of them out there. Those would be better than a lavalier. If you have a studio mic, you better stay close to it and don't move, because that's the way it's meant to operate. Now this shotgun, on the other hand, is like a foot away from me. This is MKE 600, and I really like this mic. So you can hear the difference. Like for voice, that's what this is for, right? It's designed for film. It's really kind of meant to be boomed from overhead, but it's pointing straight at my mouth. It's a supercardioid, low bar pattern, and it rejects sound from the sides. Now, it really depends what you're trying to capture, right? if I'm making a film where I want you to hear the real sound of cars, that's not what this is for, right? It's for the voice. It's the voice isolated. Now, HT747 takes this isolation to like a whole nother level because this capsule is right in front of my mouth and it's directional. It's supercardioid. They're both supercardioid, but this is proximity, right? It's directly in front of my mouth, and I'm shocked with the sound reduction. Like, when I sit around here, I hear aircraft, I hear trains, I hear vehicles, I hear people, I hear all this stuff. This one is blocking it all more than any other microphone I've ever touched. And that's why I bought it. But I have it on the boom with Lavalier Go. So these two are together now. So Lavalier Go is omnidirectional. I kind of like this mic. It's quite astounding for its size, 4 millimeters across. It doesn't look like anything. It looks like, well, where is the microphone? It's the end of the wire is the microphone. It literally looks like that. Like there's nothing there. Tiny 4 millimeter wide capsule. And the Sennheiser is, the capsule is embedded on the boom arm. The lavalier is on top of that boom arm. They're both inside the foam cover that came with the headset right now. Now I am kind of repeating myself, but I'm practicing all kinds of things. So here we have these two on separate channels in the camera. But they're all being recorded. So when I flip this into SD card mode, go on my laptop and look at what's there, there's these 6 files, individual wave files, plus the stereo mix, whatever I've done here. Now, Videomic GO II, I like this mic too. It sounds great for all factors considered. Its size, its weight, its flexibility, its USB, its analog. These are 2 shotgun mics. Now, we bring this one left. Bring that one right. And they're on separate channels, on the camera. Lavalier Go. And the invisible mic. It looks like it's not there, but I need to center this. Wrap me in a bolt of lightning. Send me on my way, still smiling. Maybe that's the way I should go. Straight into the mouth of the unknown. Left the spare key on the table. Never really thought I'd be able. Sailed me to reason on the weekends. Lost my old life and a dear friend. In my opinion, a headset is the quickest path to best sound because of proximity of the mic that moves with your body, right? But this shotgun gives me a little moving room, right? This MKE 600 compared to, say, a studio mic or certainly the handhelds, I don't need to hold it. It's this pattern is wide enough that I can move around a little bit. I can't move that much though. I can move around a little bit and I can be hands free, but I really do need to keep pointing towards that mic, right? I don't want to turn my head away from this microphone. This fitness headset, I could be doing gymnastics. This is designed to stay in place, and it's designed to reject sound from all directions, and it's always there in front of my mouth. So I installed Lavalier Go on there too, on the boom. Rode sells a headset. It's just a wire. The wire goes over your ears. It rests on the back of your neck. It goes over your ears and it's a boom. But it's not like this fitness headset. This fitness headset is a gooseneck arm that it'll stay in whatever position you put it in. And the capsule is embedded onto this gooseneck arm. Meanwhile, the neckband thing is adjustable and it's a little heavier weight even than the higher end Sennheiser headsets, but that's because it's a fitness headset. Now I take the two of them hands free, right? So I'm testing the hell out of these so I'm ready for mobility, because this is all about mobility. So I guess, yeah, if you have a home studio, then, most of those people, they're using like a SM7B or something like a pod mic, some kind of broadcast big mic, but this is all portable. Like, even the MKE 600, it's super light. It might be big, but it's super light. These mics, these four, so I've got this lavalier. There's nothing smaller than this. It's weightless. We call it weightless. It's a wire. That wire is installed on this headset. This headset, it weighs almost nothing. Although, you gotta be careful with these things. Like, I think you could easily damage them, right? This tiny shotgun mic weighs nothing. It can fit in my pocket. It'll plug into a laptop. It'll plug into a tablet, an iPad, a phone. It'll plug into the pocket cameras. It'll plug into this camera directly, USB. The MKE 600 will plug in XLR to anything that is a preamp or into a camera port, and it comes with the camera cable. The input screen is where I set all this up. Those are all the gain levels. If I look at one of these and tap on the mic, you can see you use this, you can change the scale of the gain to low or high. You can pick micro line, phantom power. I don't think I would ever use auto gain. You have 4 different low cut values. Noise gate, compressor, EQ, all that stuff is off. So you set everything up in here, you go straight to the mixer, then you adjust the master, press record, you're good to go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Pocket 3. The mix is on the camera, so I'm not even going to use what's on the recorder. I used it as a mixer to get to what's on the camera. I'm going to open the video in Audacity. Even though it's an audio editor, it will open the audio from a video. and I'm going to sample the noise, the silence. I'm going to sample it using the noise reduction effect, get a profile of the sample of the sound of silence, which is not silence. It's fans or whatever. It's low frequency rumble, whatever that background noise is. I'm going to use noise reduction to remove it. Then I'm not going to normalize. I'm going to amplify up or down to get it in around -12, which is exactly where this master is set right now, -12. And then I export the audio to M4A, which is AAC codec. That's what's inside an MP4. And I have a script that I just plunk the file names in and click on it. It will encode that audio into the video. It will replace the audio that's in there. I don't know anyone else is doing this. I don't care what anyone else is doing. I'm working on something. I can work on a lower level just because of my background. I used to write software.